Joining us now is Tim Higgins, a Wall Street Journal reporter and a CNBC contributor. The recent jobs numbers are still good, but beginning to show some signs of weakness. I wonder if these guys, the UAW, might overplay their hand. And Tim, you point out, right now you got Stellantis offering 14.5%, right? GM, 10%. That's historically much higher than you normally would see. And Ford, 9%. The UAW asking for 40%.
Yeah, 40%. They want.
That's far apart.
They want a 40-hour work week and only work 32 hours a week. They want to return to pensions. They want a lot of things. And the big question is, if they got everything they want, Detroit's hourly compensation would go from $66 an hour to more than double that, according to bank estimates. And the question is, can they afford it? Can they afford that long term? Can they afford that going up against the likes of Tesla, which right now their labor is estimated at something like $45 an hour, and Elon Musk is pushing to cut costs dramatically in that next generation vehicle by 50%. And so when you talk about a future of EV for these companies, the question is, what's the affordability going to be?
And Americans actually buy EVs made by Tesla, unlike EVs made by. So it's already much more expensive for these guys to make an EV than Tesla, right?
Absolutely.
If an American someday does decide to buy an EV made by one of the big three, how much more is that going to cost? Or what are the margins going to be compared to Tesla, if anyone ever does decide to do that?
Well, Ford, for example, is trying to improve that. I mean, they're losing a ton of money right now in the sale of each of their electric vehicles. They have plans to get to profitability, but the question is, how big of a lead does Elon have? How big of a lead does Tesla have? And then you've got the union, who has seen these record profits in the past 10 years and are saying stuff like record profits should make for record wage increases. And, they feel like they've given. They, go back to 2007 period. I was on this show and I talked about how it was hard to imagine a strike then. And there was a strike, but that was like a totally different time for the car companies, close to the edge of the abyss, right? Now, huge.
By selling F-150s and gas-guzzling SUVs.
Exactly.
That's
right.
why they have big profits.
That's totally. They're making the money on the SUVs and the trucks. And that transition to EVs is very unclear, and it is scary. And it's not only just scary to the UAW, but it's also scary to the engineers and the white-collar folks who have made their lives on gas-powered cars. And this is why the EV transition is difficult.
But, Tim, the strike, I mean, there was an estimate that if they went on strike at all three of the automakers, $5.6 billion hit to GDP just in the first 10 days. Does the president actually get involved? Because he's notoriously been hands-off and said this is going to be up to the unions. The UAW keeps warning him to stay out of it. What happens? What's actually going to get these guys to the table to get something happen?
That's a good question, right? They've kind of withheld their endorsement of him at this point. He's definitely...
UAW withholding its endorsement of Biden.
Right, yeah. Exactly. He's saying he doesn't think there'll be a strike. The union didn't necessarily... wasn't happy about that statement. Listen, it looks like strikes in the water. The question will be, do they strike all three at the same time, or do they go to kind of the tradition pattern of picking a target and going after them?